Welcome to Rent-A-Friend Radio, where we use logic and reason in every season to maintain compliance with wisdom and science. I am your friend at a very reasonable hourly rate, Rent-A-Friend 2000, the man with a plan to bring the facts on stacks of wax, showering the nation with science education. And today we are answering your listener mail. I've known of Professor Stick for some time now, but until today I had never watched any of his videos. Because once you've seen one uninformed atheist ranting, you've seen them all. But then, the professor started making videos responding to my videos, and I thought, okay, let's give that a look. Right off the bat, he is literally a stick figure. No hands, feet, mouth, or background, and almost no animation. Pretty lazy and dull. And that's coming from me. But I figured, hey, he's got some followers. Maybe he makes up for his dull graphics with charm, wit, a wild sense of humor, and some good scientific cases for his position. So I picked one of his videos he did replying to me, and I would like to say I was not disappointed. I would like to say he was charming and witty and made a few good points. I would like to say that, but I cannot because he was so horribly stupid and dull that I literally needed to take a Tums after watching his mindless garbage. What he lacked in graphics, he made up for with a potty mouth, a bad attitude, arrogance, and the ability to copy and paste from articles he clearly didn't read in their entirety. This guy made me miss the Vice Rhino. With his little bow tie? Good times. Alright, before I have to give myself a demerit for ad hominem, let's look at some of the things the professor said. You know what? He's not a professor of anything. I'm calling him Stick Boy. We have never observed a beneficial mutation that added information to a genome. My claim was simple. We have never seen a beneficial mutation that added information to a genome. I think he heard me.
What? Excuse me? We have never observed a beneficial mutation that added information to a genome?
But then he counters with the claim that monkeys combine two existing proteins into a new protein. Now, maybe he doesn't know what genes, information, a genome, or proteins are. I mean, he heard the statement I made. Then he said I was a liar.
I'm sorry, but that's just a flat-out lie.
Now he's talking about combining two existing proteins, which are not genes, into a new protein, which is still not a gene, and somehow this is evidence that I am a liar and evolution has occurred. But wait, it gets worse for the professor. He says, we've seen this many times.
We've seen this many times.
He says, it's been observed.
This has even been observed to have evolved twice in two different monkey populations.
Note, observed. I said we've never observed it, and he says, it has been seen, it has been observed. We have never observed a beneficial mutation that added information to a genome.
This has even been observed to have evolved twice in two different monkey populations.
Okay, let's Google the monkey protein he's talking about, since he doesn't know what a genome is. From the various articles I've been able to find about it, the only ones which try to put a date on when we have seen this beneficial mutation adding new information, by which Stick Boy means combining two existing proteins into a new protein, roll my eyes, was, and this is just an estimate, between 4 and 22 million years ago. What did he say again?
We've seen this many times. This has even been observed.
So, even if this was an example of a beneficial mutation adding new information, and it isn't, it's not an example of something we have seen. At least, we apparently have not seen it for several million years. So, when Stick Boy says we have seen/observed this evolution happening,
I'm sorry, but that's just a flat-out lie.
Who is the liar, Stick Boy? Who is the liar? And proteins are not genetic information. And combining two existing things is not the same as making a new thing. Essentially, Stick Boy is just wrong about everything he said. You got your chocolate on my peanut butter. You got your peanut butter on my chocolate. Oh, look, evolution. The creation of something new. It's not new. It's just peanut butter and chocolate. It's delicious, but it's not evolution. Oh, but wait, he has another long-winded example of a protein. Sigh, roll my eyes. And cut to the chase. He says,
well, this is a gain-of-function mutation that has occurred in the past.
Right, Stick Boy. The distant, unobserved past, like all other examples of evolution. Number 1. Nothing observed. Nothing seen. He has faith that it must have evolved in the past because he has faith in evolution. And so he uses that faith to fill in the gaps. 2. He has done nothing to show that new genetic information was created by these examples, even if they are true.
Literally a new protein.
3. He still seems to not understand the difference between the gain of new genetic information, which did not previously exist, and the existence of a protein, which we believe was once two smaller proteins. I'm sorry, but this is high school biology right here. Proteins are not genetic information. I mean, he's debunking me here, right? In the video he's replying to, I say that most mutations are harmful, by which we mean they cause disease or death. Most mutations result in disease or death. And he says,
that's true. Most mutations are harmful, and that's pretty logical if you think about it.
Yes, it is pretty logical to believe that a very complex information system will malfunction if you mess with the information that makes it work. But Stick Boy's religion is built on the belief that given enough time, you can flip that nickel heads up 1,000 times in a row. For every species on Earth. Improbable? Nigh impossible. But his religion depends on such miracles occurring regularly, against probability and math and science, and without a miracle worker. But I don't want to put words in his mouth. What does he think about the idea that messing with existing genes will cause disease and death?
That's true. Most mutations are harmful, and that's pretty logical if you think about it. Mutations are generally random in terms of the specific outcomes they produce. So when you change the function of a gene or protein randomly, the chances are they will probably be harmful. Firstly, because they usually play a specific role for the organism, which was previously selected out for by natural selection. And secondly, because the random function product has to be pretty specific to be beneficial.
He goes on and on explaining my point. And then he tosses this gem out like a dove into the night sky.
But nonetheless, beneficial mutations do occur. They are rare, but once they happen, they can be easily selected for by natural selection.
They are rare, but they do occur.
Beneficial mutations do occur.
Oh, do they? Then how, I wonder, did he fail to mention any of them in the previous section? Remember that part where I said, we have never seen a beneficial mutation that added information to a genome? And he countered with 2 examples of existing proteins which he believes must have been 2 smaller proteins in the distant, unobserved past. That would have been a great time to list any of these rare beneficial mutations adding information to a genome which he has just said do occur. Admittedly, he didn't say we've observed them occurring, but since he called me a liar, I will assume he means that we have observed this rare mutations which he says occur. Maybe he'll list some now.
Beneficial mutations do occur. They are rare, but once they happen, they can be easily selected for by natural selection.
Consider these expert opinions. Oh, no, he just lets me go on with more of my video. I mean, that would have been another great place to list any of the observed examples of mutations which go against the logical expectation of disease and death. You know, because genes and the resultant proteins are very specific to particular function needed for survival, etc., etc. No? None? Okay. Maybe when he brings it up again a few minutes later.
And it does make a lot of mistakes. Just mutations are mostly harmful doesn't mean they can't produce a beneficial mutation that sticks.
Okay, well maybe now he can show us some observed mutations, which are not only beneficial but also add information to a genome, since that is the claim I made earlier, wherein he called me a liar.
Natural selection weeds out the organisms that obtain harmful mutations, while keeping the ones that have beneficial mutations. It's that simple, and not as outrageous as you're claiming it to be.
Nope, he doesn't even try. I guess he used up all the good copy and paste action he had in him with that monkey protein from 20 million years ago business. One of my best moments in the original video, link in the description, comes right here. It must have evolved, they argue, because there it is. This is a very common evolution of the gaps attitude. Haha, that, my friends, is good writing. But what is even better than that is the fact that Stickboy just admitted to doing this mere moments before. He has shown previously that this is exactly what he is doing, but listen to him explain it in his own words.
Since evolution has been proven to, without a shadow of a doubt, we can explain how certain features occurred using an explanation involving evolutionary knowledge.
Because evolution has been proven beyond a shadow of a doubt, so strong is his religious devotion to Chuck D that he calls it evolutionary knowledge. We can explain how features occurred using evolution. Did we see it evolve? No. Was it observed to mutate such that new information was added to a genome? No. So why does he claim it evolved against logic when logic tells us that mutations cause disease and death? Because we know evolution is true. It must have evolved because there it is. Those monkeys have a protein, which we believe used to be 2 smaller already existing proteins. It must have evolved, because there it is! He has literally just admitted to making an evolution of the gaps faith statement. Listen to him.
Since evolution has been proven to, without a shadow of a doubt, we can explain how certain features occurred using an explanation involving evolutionary knowledge.
It must have evolved, they argue, because there it is. But wait! Before some of you finish typing out the word strawman, listen to him a minute later.
In addition, evolution has been proven, and that's enough for us to use it to fill in some gaps.
I was wrong! This video is amazing! This is now my favorite evolutionist video! Let's hear it again!
In addition, evolution has been proven, and that's enough for us to use it to fill in some gaps.
Amazing!
In addition, evolution has been proven. Evolution has been proven to, without a shadow of a doubt. Evolution has been proven. Evolution has been proven, and that's enough for us to use it to fill in some gaps. 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 To fill in some gaps.
This is a very common evolution of the gaps attitude.
Evolution of the gaps. I love it.
Stickboy just drones on in his grating, half-conscious tone for a lot longer, saying brilliant things like this.
No, it's it's because they don't know how it works.
But I'm gonna end the torture with a wonderful bit of hypocrisy based on his apparent inability to listen, even to himself.
In addition, evolution has been proven. Evolution has been proven to, without a shadow of a doubt. Evolution has been proven, except the difference is that we admit we're not certain and that it's the best hypothesis we have. In addition, evolution has been proven, and that's enough for us to use it to fill in some gaps.
Hold on, listen to him again.
Except the difference is that we admit we're not certain and that it's the best hypothesis we have. In addition, evolution has been proven and we admit we're not certain and that it's the best hypothesis we have. In addition, evolution has been proven, we admit we're not certain. Evolution has been proven, we admit we're not certain. Evolution has been proven.
Yeah, I don't feel like I need to add anything here. Let's just listen to it a few more times.
We admit we're not certain. Evolution has been proven. We admit we're not certain. Evolution has been proven. We admit we're not certain. Evolution has been proven. We admit we're not certain. Evolution has been proven. We admit we're not certain. Evolution has been proven. We admit we're not certain. Evolution has been proven, and that's enough for us to use it to fill in some gaps. Evolution of the gaps. I love it.
What can I possibly add to that? That's wonderful. And you know, oh, this is the greatest video ever. But only for like about a minute of the 6 minutes. But hey, it's something. Okay, but in all fairness, he does get out one solid bit of debunking wherein he puts me in my place and makes a solid case against my position as stated in the video he is debunking for the goodness of science and debunkitude. Let's hear it now.
Alright. That's true, but not in the way that you think it's true.
Wait, is that all he says? Now hold on, let me put it in the context of the video. Suffice it to say, duh. But now we need these guys to see just how big this list is.
Alright. That's true, but not in the way that you think it's true.
Neither mutations nor wishful thinking will make pigs have wings.
Huh. Well, I mean, to be fair, it was his best bit of debunking. I mean, there was... Oh, let's just watch this again.
Evolution has been proven. We admit we're not certain. Evolution has been proven. We admit we're not certain. Evolution has been proven. We admit we're not certain. Evolution has been proven. We admit we're not certain. Evolution has been proven, and that's enough for us to use it to fill in some gaps. Evolution of the gaps. I love it.
Stick Boy, I'm almost glad I took the time to watch your video. You really showed that creationists, like me, are easy to debunk. Well, I mean, you either showed that, or, hear me out, you just don't understand evolution. This is your Rent-A-Friend saying thanks for listening to Rent-A-Friend Radio. Don't wait for fate, there's no debate. I'm your friend at a very reasonable hourly rate. You dudes and dearies, send me your queries and I'll holler back Jack with answers and facts. I'll see you again, I hate this to end, but thanks for letting me be your Rent-A-Friend.